punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right,
70,
let's get this
70.
show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Driving gains with the run by Johnson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Rolling out to his left. He's going to get this off to his fullback. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
19,
What's in the playbook here as
Tiger.
they come up on 3rd and 11.
Buffalo 18.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep this time. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the 2 were not able to reel it in.
Ready, ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now.
Oh, they're going for this. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Big Lion. Set up. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Throwing now off play action. He's hauled in by the running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Check. Hurt. Hurt. Let's go. Get up.
This is Johnson heading right. And he's tackled for no gain. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Ready.
down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Down.
Back down, pressure on its way. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there.
Set.
That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench, get their breath. But now they're going to have to force another 4th down.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Ready up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Straight. Straight. Set. Ready.
Here's the first carry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4.
And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let go.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Ready, break.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Back for our 2nd quarter.
Hawk
It's
70,
Falcons
Hawk
football.
70.
They are looking at 4th
Here we
down,
go.
however.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw here, needing a 1st. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Hut.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hut, hut.
From the 20 on 2nd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Set.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Go, Rig. Go. Get up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Barrios makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League
Ready?
if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs.
Go,
Nice
Jack.
find
Go,
there
Jack.
to continue
Let's
the
go
series.
now. Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set up. Ready, ready?
Throw it. Throw is good. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Got it. Ready?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
From with Johnson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands
19
up,
tight,
look to the
19 tight.
sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to
Ready,
do
ready.
there? There was nothing, no time at all to
Let
try
go.
and escape and react. Instead, it goes.
And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. But let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons are on the move here.
On the double.
So now, here's
Viking
third and goal.
18. Warrior 70. Down. Go.
He'll throw it. He's on the move. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Warrior 70. Let go.
Penix working from the gun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Penix here from the gun. Has his man. It's a Dunze. Space past the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, set!
Throwing it to start this drive. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set!
Looking to the air here. That one's complete to London. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Hut.
Looking to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Colts watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the one. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
18 Pioneer.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set! 70 Ranger, 18 Rattler. Get up!
On second and 10, it's Penix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready! Smash! Ready!
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. A lot of grass ahead. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Ready, ready. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Set go.
Now Penix to the air right away. Buying time to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Say, hey. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
19 Tiger.
And now an
19,
audible
Tiger.
here into something else.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Here's Penix. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Say, hurt, hurt.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
To the air, Penix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The rookie from Washington putting it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Come 19, come 19. Set up. Chap, check, chap, check. Hurt, hurt.
Looking to throw, Penix. Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Shut up. 19 tight. 9 Warriors 70. Shut up.
Now Penix. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, They're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Elam's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They move the ball well on their opening drive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw with Penix.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Come on, set. Go.
And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check smash. Ready.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Street. Dragon 60. Rig alert. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
An inside run with Lynch.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Ready, ready.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
Riggs. Chap 60, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Panther Street. Set.
Up the middle, it's Lynch.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Curve 19. Here we go.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Check go.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Right side, it's Manhertz, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Got it. Ready? 19 tight. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Big Lion.
Diggs in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Set. Street. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. Ready, go.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
He's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Right there, hurt. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Michael Penix.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. They'll throw now on the final play.
A pass complete to Adunze.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
That's good for 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Come on, set. Dragon 60. Check go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Break. Go, Reed, go. Ready. Hot.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Trap 60. Go street. Panther 11.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Set.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Hurt. 79 Bronco. Hey, check that. Street. Cup 19. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Here we go. Get up.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Elam, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll look to throw here.
Open man down the field. That's a Dunze.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Rangers. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw again is Penix. To the sideline and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They are going for it. Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Now Penix to the air right away. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Penix.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Derek Stingley getting home on the corner blitz. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
To the air, Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And now a run with Rodriguez.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
18 Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 13 yards out.
And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Flick right. Out the go.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, 63 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Now Penix.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Buffalo 18. Ready? Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
They'll throw with Penix.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
70 Lions.
Here's Rodriguez.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
And looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Rodriguez.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Penix being chased out left. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Wes Welker with an amazing diving catch. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And his pass incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Throwing Jones. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be out right at the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Why shift to Crude? Here we go, hey. Up we go.
Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Goldfish. Half jumbo, half jumbo. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up we go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Gold, North Copper. Gold, North Copper. Half, 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 half. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Up we go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, hey.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Rita. Up we go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Gold River. Up we go.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, just like last play.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Gold north salad. Great, 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 great. Here we go.
And they'll send Judy in motion left.
Up we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Chip. Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Up we go.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Chip. Apple, 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 apple. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Up we go.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Gano's kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Got it. Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
The rookie from Washington putting it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
On first down, it's Rodriguez.
It's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Momo.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Gold dog. Out we go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Off play action, Jones.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, Jones. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
This one complete down the field to Goddard. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from L.A. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Chargers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Go. Hut, hut.
That's the connection to Odunze. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Come on, come on.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Cup 19. Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Complete here to McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completion. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Get up.
Penix here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. It's a Odunze touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fox now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. All right, wait.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Getting out to his left. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the first. Offense up to the line fast. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Riplet. Hey, 43.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Watch out.
From the 39. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Easy. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set, first and 10.
Right. That's right.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. On target to his man, Barrios. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
43. Right side.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to his back. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Yellow.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a two-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Yellow.
They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Throw reeled in by London. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Got him in open, left side, complete.
Attack, get on the ball.
Working quickly here.
Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Hey, 15. Right side.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow. Right side.
Off the plate fake, it's Mahomes. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack.
Yellow.
At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
Yellow. Side.
Here he is on third and long. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Jahan! Where's that?
Blown back is the handoff. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
300. Jahan! Gun! Where's Jahan?
Back to the well again. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Jahan! Jahan!
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watched that Legion of Boom, we watched 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Pulled in at the 20. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Outstanding 28-yard return on that kick. And the Colts will take over. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
From the shotgun, Penix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. To the sideline, and it is caught. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Tag! 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Penix now to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual misstep happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. The receiver to get it done.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Where's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Jahan!
From the 28. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Thrown back in the backfield, and it's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got the check, and it's complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Colts will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
18 Cardinal. Set. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it.
Let's go
3rd
now.
and 7.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here's Penix to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Left wing 19. Dragon 60.
Trying for it with Penix. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here to shake off that previous INT. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
From midfield on second down. He's got his room to run. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this down to the 40. It's a gain of 3 for him. And that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Hey, steamer. Gun. What's that?
Looking to throw, Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Liz 50. Say hi.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
What's that?
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
300. Hey, we're good. Say hi. What's that?
Take the handoff. Now Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Gun. Where's the hot?
Punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Listen to me. What's that?
To the air, Cousins. He's got it. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
The hot. Where's the hot?
Handoff now, heading right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Trap 60!
Penix now on 1st down. Flicks this one to Hill. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. Ready.
Penix working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Black. To Hunt.
Looking to throw. Down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
To Hunt.
Throw into the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Cut 19. Take off.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put serious yards on top of it.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Hut.
From the 46. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Alert! Alert! Go!
First down, they'll run. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Shut up!
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. From the shotgun, Penix. Pass is caught at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Set! Get up!
On first and goal. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push
Okay,
a little
ready?
closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Let's go now!
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready?
They'll hand it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Here we go, set!
That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Go! Set, go!
Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Through! What is that?
Cousins out of the pistol here. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Where's the hot?
Trying the right side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Burst. Two. Hot.
Play action now for Cousins. Short pass by his tight end. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before he can finish.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Two. Hot.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton.
Hot.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Gun. Hot.
Here's the handoff. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Two. Hot. What's that?
Throwing his Cousins. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, Pioneer.
Penix now. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18, ready.
Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. That one is good. Left side of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Mustang 19. Hot.
Throwing Penix. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
60. Ready.
And again, it's Penix. To the left sideline, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the red zone now. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And they'll try to build on that big stop. It's 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Ready?
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Jihad! What is that?
Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Gun. What is that?
Back to throw. Cousins. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes the tackles and they're going. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen down and take like they did right there.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. 2nd and 3 now.
Wide. What is that?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And has it across the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ready up. Cougar 19. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Set up.
Now Breeze. That pass complete to Moore. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So Herman Moore, his first grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is, Herman Moore, that guy, could play in today's game and be just as successful.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Running it with a fullback, Martin. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Here's Breeze to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Breeze now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw is Breeze.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Now Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be...
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. No. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Breeze. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Clay Matthews from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And this one goes nowhere, losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And looking to throw, Penix.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Viking 18. Here we go.
They'll run here with Rodriguez.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, now Breeze.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now Breeze. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. Here's Breeze.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
Hurry, hurry!
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Rodriguez.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60. Set go. Set go.
Breeze going to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Ready, ready!
Breeze now.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
And now a run with Rodriguez.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
They'll throw with Penix.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Go.
To the air, Penix.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
A pass complete to Adunze. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go. Mustang 19. Check go.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And this is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
To throw again is Penix.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Chap 60, chap 60. Hut, hut.
Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready. Ready.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Dallas Goedert as the first half is winding down.
And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After 60. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
Here's Penix.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Now third down and 7.
Tag. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Set up. Bronco 80. Check go.
Operating from the gun, Penix. That one complete to Hill. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now a give right side. It's Rodriguez. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Okay, break. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brian Burns coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop.